all because a dispatch trainee sent them to the wrong place, an error the sheriff says Justice should have caught.
With the help of his supervisor, together, they should have made everything go right. Everything should have happened. They should have been there within minutes, not 14.
You're watching the most shocking and informative LRJ TV News.
Hello, I'm LRJ from LRJ TV News. Let's go.
Hey, we need some help. We're at the Ormond Wreck, and one of our friends collapsed at the racquetball court. I don't know if it's a seizure or he passed out or what.
Is that a park somewhere?
It started with this call. 911 dispatcher Shauna Justice was at work in Volusia County, Florida, when friends sought help for 58-year-old Bob Hill, who had collapsed from an apparent cardiac arrest.
Yes, he's still out. He's been out for a good 30, 40 seconds. He's turning red.
The caller provides detailed information about Hill's location to a trainee seated there on the right beside Justice.
Yeah, the Ormond Beach Recreational Center, like the Ormond Wreck, corner of Granada.
Do you know where that is?
Huh?
Okay, I'm listening. Granada and where?
Yeah, actually it's Nova Road and Wilmette in Ormond Beach.
Right there, that's Justice using her cell phone when she was supposed to be supervising the call. The sheriff's office says she was using the phone when the trainee sent the ambulance to the wrong address.
It's not good. We need someone. He's not responding to anything. His eyes are open.
The nervous caller wondered at the ambulance absence, but was reassured by the trainee that help was coming.
Is anyone coming?
You can, they've been on the way.
10 minutes after the call was placed, the nervous trainee realized the error.
Come on, Bob. Come on, baby. Come back to us.
Are you doing the ventilations right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
By the time the ambulance reached the correct address, responders were unable to resuscitate Hill. Justice has been suspended without pay.
I talked with Ed Miller. He was there in those harrowing moments as he tried to save his friend's life on these handball courts. After seeing video of a dispatcher texting while he was on the other line, he tells me he's angry and heartbroken.
It's a big mistake. And again, it could have cost him his life.
Ed Miller just saw this video for the first time. Deputies say it shows dispatch trainer Shauna Justice distracted, texting on her personal phone while Ed and his friends are calling to get help for 58-year-old Bob Hill, who's having a heart attack.
Hey, we need some help. We're at the Ormond Wreck, and one of our friends collapsed at the racquetball court.
Deputies say it took 15 minutes for emergency workers to show up, all because a dispatch trainee sent them to the wrong place, an error the sheriff says Justice should have caught.
With the help of his supervisor, together, they should have made everything go right. Everything should have happened. They should have been there within minutes, not 14.
But in those critical seconds, Justice was on her phone. When help arrived, it was too late. Bob Hill had already died.
He's our friend, and we were trying to keep him alive, and we were very worried that they weren't coming.
Justice has been suspended, but today she was arrested after deputies say she pointed a gun at a reporter trying to get her side of the story.
A tense confrontation involving a dispatcher accused of operator error and a weapon. Good afternoon. I'm Jim Payne.
I'm Martha Sagowski. A Volusia County dispatcher was suspended because of her actions handling a call where the victim ends up dying.
Yeah, WESH 2's Claire Metz tried to ask her about the incident, and that dispatcher pulled out a gun. Claire is live at New Smyrna Beach. And Claire, this dispatcher was arrested, right?
Yeah, unfortunate all around for all of us involved in this today, Jim, but she was indeed arrested by the Volusia County Sheriff's Department. We went to her home about 12:30 today to talk to Shauna Justice about this incident in September. We didn't go with the camera. I went up to her door, didn't have a camera. I didn't even bring the microphone with me. I just wanted to see if she wanted to share any thoughts. Maybe there's information we don't know that would have, give us a different perspective about what happened. But instead, when she opened the door, she had a gun in her arm and she pointed it right at my head. The incident outside a home on Jungle Road was frightening for me, I will admit it. The gun was no more than a foot or two from my head, and Ms. Justice held it on me until I backed away to our truck. My colleague took a picture of Ms. Justice, who only then lowered it to her side. But I'm sure this incident was just as disturbing for her. Deputies who responded told me she's emotionally distraught because of the recent media attention on an event last September. That's Justice on the left, her trainee on the right, taking a call about a man who collapsed in Ormond Beach. While the trainee takes the call, Justice, as this video from the communication center shows, was using her personal cell phone. It's in her right hand. But in the comments to the emergency responders, the trainee only entered the Ormond Rec Center as a locator, not the specific cross streets. Just over 9 minutes into the call, he's realized his mistake, and friends are desperately wondering where help is.
What else is close to you other than the racquetball courts? The units are having a bit of trouble finding you.
Where are they? Do they know?
Supervisors say Justice was not only using her phone, but later chatting up others in the center, violating any number of policies, not paying attention to the crisis. When we arrived at her home to ask her about it, she pulled out the gun, held it on me, swearing and telling us to get off her property. This is supposed to be serving that suspension in just a couple of days from now. Again, a 3-day suspension. But sheriff's investigators tell me she has been very emotional about all of this, upset as people were showing up at her house yesterday. When I showed up today, apparently I was the last straw. Now, investigators say they were obligated to file a report, and I felt obligated to report it because what if someone else went there afterward? Then I feel like I would have been negligent in not telling them what happened, and they felt they had to write a report on it. But most importantly here, we wanted to get some help.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Okay? Don't worry about that. We got a union. LRJ live show is coming real soon. I will let you guys know. Oh yeah, rate, comment, and subscribe. Why? Because you be glad you did. I love you all. Peace.